Project Management Insights, providing project managers with professional development in the interpersonal skills areas of leadership, team building, and communication. Hi everyone, welcome to this episode of Project Management Insights. I'm in the process of managing the biggest move in my life at the moment because I am migrating overseas. I'm very soon moving to live permanently in the United States, and that's had me clean up, of course, all of my papers and bits and pieces that I've been holding onto and hoarding. And I found some really good articles that I'd kept, and one of those is what I'm going to talk to you about today. It's an article titled How Google Builds Bosses to Order. It was published on LinkedIn Pulse on the 3rd of August in 2015. What I like about the article is that whilst it talks in terms of managers at a management level, when I read the article again today, it actually resonated with me, the things that they speak about in terms of us as project managers and how the skills and particular traits that they talk about relate just as well to a good project manager as they do a manager in general. So that's why I wanted to share them with you today. So there are 5 things that they talk about that make an unforgettable boss or someone that people want to work with. And I guess this is one of the key things for us as project managers, that if people want to work with us on the project, then we're more likely to create a more coherent team and a team that works well together. Whereas if they don't like us and they don't want to work with us, the chances of them being part of the team and operating in a team way are less likely. So let's have a look at these 5 things. The first thing that this author speaks about is inspiring the members of the team. What would it mean, I guess, for a project manager to inspire the team? Well, in this article, the gentleman talks about passion and being passionate about what's going on. And I saw that in the context of how if I, as a project manager, are fully on board and very, very passionate about the successful delivery of the project, what it would mean for the business, really understanding from that context what successful delivery of this project will give the business, the change and the positive impact that it will make on the business, then I can be inspiring, because when I talk to my team members about the project and why we're doing what we're doing and why we're delivering what we're delivering, then the team members, are likely to be on board and be more willing and wanting to be involved in part of or involved in delivery of the project for the business's sake. So I will be inspiring them to contribute and to want to contribute to this project and see it to a successful delivery. The second skill that they talk about and they list is to teach. And when I thought about this in the context of project managers, what would we be teaching our team? Isn't it about teaching them what our wants are? So for them to be able to be open and honest and to speak honestly to us about how things are going and what's happening. We want to teach them about working together as a team and what it means to collaborate and communicate and work together. So there is a component of teaching that we can do that will help the team prosper and to work very effectively. Protect is the third thing that they mention, and this is especially true, and I really like it. It's something that I've done as a manager in the past, and that is to be open to protecting the back of any of my team members. So, I will go in to support them if they need it. I will look out for them. The article talks about jumping in front of the bus. If I can't stop the bus, then I'll jump in front of the bus. And I think this is about building that trust, isn't it? Because if my team members know that I've got their back, that I'm there to protect them and not blame them and go against them if things aren't working or don't go right, and the higher ups, my project control board or my project sponsor isn't happy about something, rather than me openly blaming the people in the team, I'm going to protect them, and I'm going to put forward my response in relation to me being the leader of the team and how we as a team have created the problem and how we as the team are going to fix the problem. So I'm going to protect their interests as well as protecting mine. So I really like that as a skill or capability of a manager. The fourth thing that's listed here is remove obstacles, and I absolutely love this as something that is worthwhile doing. If I remove the obstacles for each and every one of my project team members, if that's the one key thing that's at the top of my mind all the time, how can I remove the obstacles to this particular person, this particular team, this particular group within the broader structure of the project team? How can I remove any and all obstacles for them in order for them to be able to do what it is that they need to do to deliver the project for me? Hey, they're going to be able to deliver for you each and every time. And if as part of your teaching you get the project team members to understand that your key role is to remove obstacles for them, then they will be more likely to come to you and tell you when they have found or come up against an obstacle. And this is the thing that you want. You want them to be openly communicating with you where they have obstacles so that you can support them in whatever way is required to remove those obstacles. Job done for them, job done for you, and you're going to be trusted and seen as someone that's supportive and part of the team, working for the team, working with the team. It's only a win-win situation. So for me, I would actually put that skill and capability as a manager at the top of my list, not at number 4. The last item on this list here is be human. And that's interesting because what the article talks about is that ability to be emotional and be open about my emotions and what's going on for me as required. So it's not about being emotional at times when being emotional is not of value to the team. And it is about being emotional when there's an understanding that the team's under pressure and they might be tired and they're not feeling like motivated and really wanting to get on with things. Well, that's about sharing that, yes, you're feeling tired too and you're stressed about the things that are going wrong and how you're going to fix them and what's going to happen. And it's that sort of sharing of emotion that shows that you are human and not just a figurehead standing there expecting them to do miraculous things or be like robots. It's about treating them as humans and being human in your own reaction and the way that you interact with them as individuals and as a team. And empathy is one thing that goes a long, long way. It's one of the things that has people go above and beyond. If I'm willing and open to be able to understand that someone's had an issue at home or there's a lot of stress going on at home, and so their ability to focus isn't quite as good as what I would want it to be on a particular day, and rather than criticizing and jumping at them, I am empathetic and understanding, and I ask them what I can do to support them and help them on that particular day. If there's anything they need that would make it easier for them, working from home is a good example, just that understanding that they might need to leave a bit earlier. It's all about treating them as humans and being human yourself. And this, I've seen it and I've done it myself so many times, and it does make a difference to the way that you are seen and treated by the members of your team. So maybe check in with yourself about whether you are showing these particular traits of inspire, teach, protect, remove obstacles, and be human. And if not, maybe, these are skills that you can consider and think about when you're interacting with your team and involving yourself with your team, because if you show these particular skills or have these particular skills and use these particular skills, then you will be seen by the people that you work with as someone that they do want to work with, someone that they look forward to working with, and from that space you will only receive the best and the utmost from them. They will give you 110% most of the time when they're able to, and it will make a huge impact on the ability for you to deliver successfully within a given time frame and to the scope and budget for your project. Enjoy the rest of your week, and I will see you next week for more Project Management Insights. Thank you for listening to this Project Management Insights podcast. Be sure to visit projectmanagementinsight.com and sign up for our monthly newsletter or to receive updates on upcoming training.